No, no, it's interesting you're saying that here today because the impression I got is that you believe these projects have gone to Gujarat because there's an election coming up in Gujarat in a few months and the Prime Minister has mandated industrialists to move these projects from Maharashtra to Gujarat. No clarity.
Please don't say this. You'll be called an HMV Patrakar. Don't say this, please.
No, no, 1 minute, 1 minute.
You'll be trolled a lot more.
No, no, I am trolled enough to last a lifetime. I will ask you again. Are you saying that these projects have moved from Maharashtra to Gujarat because the Prime Minister willed it to do so? Or are you saying it has been done because of political instability at the moment in Maharashtra and Maharashtra therefore doesn't attract the kind of investments that it should?
I have worked in the government of Maharashtra for the last 2.5 years very closely. I've worked with Mr. Desai, I've worked with Mr. Uddhav Thackeray as a chief minister, I've been a minister of that government, I've seen everyone's working. If you remember from June 2020, which was peak COVID time, the first lockdown, to about the June of 2022, we've brought in 6.5 lakh crores of investment all through COVID time and with the principal opposition party also being a government in the center of a full majority. However, all the investors, be it foreign direct investment or local investment, be it people of different political colors, backgrounds, everything, they have chosen to invest in Maharashtra because they knew that the government here was a government that believed in democracy and the ideals of the constitution. We were a firm government, we were firmly put together. Today, a project something like Vedanta Foxconn, which we have been chasing since January 2022, right up to a point where the incumbent unconstitutional chief minister declares in the assembly that they're bringing in 4 lakh crores of investment. By the way, the figure was wrong, it's 1.4 lakh crores. He mentioned the wrong figure. Once you say that in the house, you are bound to the house, you've given a word to the house. How can he come to the house and say that if we were responsible of sending it away in September 2021 when the project was not even conceived? So someone is lying. And today you had a great opportunity to pitch us face to face because I've challenged him. Let's have a face-to-face debate on this.
You would have preferred a Mumbai conclave where you and Eknath Shinde were face to face.
Maharashtra conclave.
A Maharashtra conclave, but why can't Uddhav Thackeray do it? Eknath Shinde says, I'm ready to debate, I'll debate with Uddhav Thackeray. Why will I debate with the son?
But I was working on it. Chalo, mere se to baat karo. Wherever you choose, whenever you choose, you can read it out, I don't mind.
You know,
Mujhse to baat karo, yaar.
Aditya Thackeray looking ahead. Is it now make or break time? The Mumbai Municipal Corporation elections are coming up. This is seen the Sone ki chidiya. Whoever controls Mumbai controls in a way the resources of Maharashtra. Is this make or break time?
I think Rajdipji, exactly the phrase that you use is a problematic phase for us as Mumbaikars. Sone ki chidiya is for the people who have never been Mumbaikars. Sone ki chidiya for the parties who are not originating from Mumbai. For us, this is our Janma Bhumi, this is our Karma Bhumi, this is going to be our Bhumi forever. For the last 25 years, we have taken the BMC from deficit to a surplus of 80,000 crores. Every penny for that is accounted for. Every committee has all parties sitting in it with absolute transparency. And you've seen Mumbai grow in the past 2.5 years with basic things like tactical urbanism, safe schools, things like, every minor intervention that we had. Today, what the people or what other parties are looking at BMC for is not what we are looking at the BMC for. We look at it very selfishly. This is our city and this is what we want to take ahead, not something that we want to loot. But having said that, this make or break election thing that you've said, since 2002, since I was 12 years old, I've always read in the newspapers from various journalists that every election and especially every BMC election has been tagged as a litmus test for the Shiv Sena. Now the litmus papers also won away, but it is always a litmus test. See, elections come and go, you win, you lose, you win again. The point is, why is the government not calling for elections? If they are so popular, if they have so much goodwill in the people, let them call for elections. We're ready for it. We may lose, we may win. That's in the hands of the people.
Aditya Thackeray, you objected to my using the word Sone ki chidiya. When I look at the assets of all your Shiv Sena corporators and how they have gone up by 10 times, 20 times, I sometimes wonder, where does all this money come from?
Which ones? Which ones?
Look, the fact is, you may not like it, but a dozen of your MLAs have ED cases against them.
Where have
the
they gone?
fact is, one of
Where
your
have they
main,
gone?
one of
Where
your
have they
main
gone,
leaders.
Rajdipji? Where have they gone now?
Huh?
Where have they gone?
They've gone to the other side.
And what has happened of the cases? Which is why we had to send them away and bring in a fresh lot.
So are you going to freshen up the Shiv Sena? Is this a moment for Aditya Thackeray You know, one of the good things about you is the manner in which you raised issues that perhaps no other Shiv Sainik had raised for years: climate change, environment, conservation. Do you see yourself, Aditya Thackeray, being able to carve out a new Shiv Sena from the Shiv Sena of your grandfather or even your father? Is there a Shiv Sena vision that you have?
To be very honest, if you look at the politics and the career of my grandfather, and of course my father, every decade has had a different priority because they knew what is important for the people. Be it Sons of the Soil, be it Hindutva, be it development. If you remember in 2002, my father had raised the issue of Me Mumbaikar. It is so relevant today. You know, you go around Mumbai and you see these ugly political hoardings everywhere, including us. And I'm, willing to take one step forward saying we won't put political hoardings. Let's all stop putting political hoardings, because it's come to a point where it's, feeling so awkward to roam around a city where you can't see traffic signals. You only see faces of us, which all of us are interested in, but the common man is probably not interested in. And I think this is what is very important for us. When I speak about tactical urbanism, when I speak about urbanization, when I speak about climate change, it's not something which is happening, say, remote and far away from us. It is happening now. If you look at what happened to Pune during this monsoon, that was climate change. The response of the municipal corporation was something which is not what they were not ready for. What is happening in our agricultural fields, be it in Punjab, be it in Kerala, be it in Karnataka, be it in Maharashtra, this is climate change. Why aren't we speaking about it? When I speak about 10,000 electric buses, just yesterday I read an article about how the footfalls on our buses, on our public transport is increasing, and we need to have 10,000 electric buses in our city. Why not? When I speak about safer schools, normally kids, children, are the markers of how safe a city is when they go to school or come back home. Why isn't anyone speaking about that or working towards that? And if you look at all my statements in the past 2.5 years, when I was a minister, I did not make a single accusation, no single allegation, no single political statement. I only spoke of work and what we are delivering and promising what we could deliver.